Most people believe their dog loves them. It feels obvious. The way they greet you, follow you, stay close. It all looks like love on the surface. But here's the part almost nobody questions. What if your dog doesn't show their deepest bond in obvious ways, but in behaviors that are so subtle, so normal, that you've been seeing them for years without understanding what they actually mean? Because not every dog gives the same version of themselves to every person. They adjust, they filter, they hold something back. And then with one specific person, they don't. That's what makes these behaviors different. They aren't things every dog does all the time. They are things your dog reserves. Moments where something shifts, where the behavior looks familiar, but carries a completely different weight underneath it. And once you recognize those moments, you start to realize something unexpected. Your dog may have been showing you how much you matter, long before you ever noticed. You've seen your dog lie down 100 times, but there's a version of that moment that feels different. Their body doesn't just settle, it softens. The muscles release completely, the breathing deepens, and there's a kind of stillness that looks almost effortless. That level of relaxation doesn't happen everywhere, and it doesn't happen around everyone, because true relaxation requires something your dog doesn't give lightly. It requires certainty, not hope, not assumption, but certainty that nothing unexpected will happen while they let their guard down. And when your dog reaches that state around you, they are not just resting. They are trusting you with the moments where they are least prepared to protect themselves. There are moments where your dog is completely free, exploring, sniffing, moving ahead, fully engaged with the world around them. And then, without any obvious reason, they pause, they turn their head, they look back at you, not for a command, not because they're unsure what to do, just to confirm something. You're still there. This behavior often goes unnoticed because it seems small, but it reveals something deeper. Your dog is not just moving through the environment independently. They are moving with you in mind. You are not just part of the environment, you are the reference point. It's easy to explain closeness when something is going on. Feeding time, play, walks, excitement. But there's a different kind of closeness that appears when none of that exists. You're sitting, doing nothing. No interaction, no movement, no reason for your dog to engage. And yet they move closer anyway. They lie near you, or position themselves in the same space without asking for attention, not touching, not demanding, just there. This is not neediness. This is preference without pressure. And that distinction matters because your dog is choosing proximity without expecting anything in return. Most interaction starts with the human. You call them, pet them, initiate play, or give attention. But when your dog begins initiating moments on their own, something changes. They bring you a toy, not to throw it endlessly, but to start something together. They approach you slowly, not out of excitement, but intention. They create interaction instead of waiting for it. What's important here is not the action itself, it's the direction. Your dog is no longer only responding to you. They are including you in their world, inviting you into experiences that matter to them. There are times when your dog is not interacting with you at all. No movement, no sound, no visible engagement. And yet if you pay attention, you'll notice something subtle. They're watching, not in a focused, intense way, but in a quiet, consistent way that suggests they are always aware of you, even when nothing is happening between you. This kind of observation is not curiosity, it's orientation. Your dog is tracking you as part of their internal sense of stability. Where you are, how you move, what you're doing, all of it matters, even when it seems irrelevant. There are moments where your dog behaves differently without anything obvious triggering it. You feel slightly off, quieter than usual, or more tense than normal, and your dog adjusts in ways that seem almost instinctive. They become calmer, more attentive, or more present. This is not coincidence. Dogs are constantly reading subtle changes in posture, tone, and movement. But with a specific person, that sensitivity becomes sharper. They don't just react to what you do, they respond to what you feel. And over time, this creates a kind of emotional synchronization that most people never consciously notice. Up to this point, all of these behaviors seem quiet, easy to miss, easy to overlook, easy to explain away as normal. But taken together, they start to reveal something much more specific. Your dog is not just living alongside you. They are organizing part of their world around you. There is a difference between a dog resting near you because it's convenient, and a dog adjusting their position to be closer than necessary. A small shift, a few steps, a repositioning that seems insignificant, but those movements are not random. They are decisions. Your dog is choosing to reduce distance even when distance would have been easier, and that choice reflects something deeper than comfort. It reflects attachment. You may not notice it immediately, but over time, a pattern appears. Your dog reacts to your voice differently, slightly quicker, slightly more focused, slightly more certain. Even when others give the same cue, the response isn't identical. Because your dog is not just hearing sound, they are recognizing significance. Your voice carries more meaning, more weight, more relevance in their decision-making process. Most people see their dog in active states, playing, eating, moving, reacting, but there are quieter states that not every dog shares openly. Moments where they are transitioning, not fully alert, not fully asleep, slightly vulnerable, slightly unguarded. If your dog allows you to see those moments without adjusting, without becoming more alert, it means something specific. They are not managing themselves around you. They are simply existing. Around most people, dogs adjust. They behave in ways that are slightly more controlled, slightly more filtered, slightly more aware of expectation. But around one person, that effort fades. The behavior becomes less deliberate, less calculated, more natural. They are not trying to respond correctly. They are simply being. And that is the clearest sign of all. Because when a dog no longer feels the need to manage how they appear around you, it means they have reached a level of comfort that goes beyond basic trust. It means they feel at home. When you look at these behaviors together, something becomes clear. Love, from your dog's perspective, is not always loud. It doesn't always look like excitement or constant attention. Sometimes, it shows up in the quietest adjustments, the smallest decisions, the moments that don't seem important, until you understand what they represent. And once you start seeing those moments, the relationship begins to feel different. Not because your dog changed, but because you finally understand what was always there. And that naturally leads to a deeper question. If this is how your dog behaves around you, how do they actually see you? That is exactly what we are going to uncover next in How Dogs See Humans. Jaw-dropping secrets every pet parent must know. Because once you understand their perspective, everything you thought you knew about your relationship begins to shift.